In keeping with the concept of faithful representation as defined in the framework, IAS 36 ensures that assets are carried at no more than their recoverable amounts. This is consistent with the components of the asset definition referring to the future economic benefits expected to flow, or in IAS 36 terms, the recoverable amount. Although excluded from the scope of IAS 36, you may by analogy consider that a net realizable value write-down is a form of impairment, and the basic premise of IAS 36 is at this introductory stage similar, but related for our purposes to items of PPE and investment property. IAS 36 again exhibits the typical structure of a financial reporting standard, having an objective being to impair the assets, a scope paragraph with inclusions and exclusions, and the definitions, recognition, measurement, and presentation and disclosure. These principles all flowing through again from the framework. The focus of the economic event being a decrease in this instance of the recoverable amount or impairment loss of an asset. IAS 36 pays a great deal of attention to the measurement of this recoverable amount before more briefly considering the recognition and disclosure of any write-down or subsequent reversal thereof. The recoverable amount of an asset is measured at the higher of the fair value, less disposal costs, or the present value of the future cash flows expected from this asset. Remembering our earlier analogy to IAS 2 inventories, note now that impairment is measured potentially at a fair value and not an entity-specific value. The fair value is a general market value for the sale of a particular asset. An impairment loss represents the difference between the carrying amount of an asset and its recoverable amount, whether measured at fair value less cost to sell or the present value of future cash flows. It is therefore similar to the write-down to net realizable value that you would do under the perpetual inventory system and is also recorded in profit or loss.